Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome to the land of Des. My name's Deslin, and Daisha, she'll be back. I don't know when, but she'll be back. But guys, I am reacting today to CNBC's news article. Let's see what it's called. It's called, Why is McDonald's Struggling in the Philippines? And on it shows Jollibee. I don't even have to watch the video to know why they're struggling, because Jollibee is absolutely amazing. And then the text says Jollibee wants to take over the US. That would be amazing. Do it. I would love to see a Jollibee on every single street corner. I have to travel like 3 hours just to get to a Jollibee. Just for my Halo. I have to travel 3 hours. Just for my sweet spaghetti and my chicken joy, I have to travel 3 hours. I'm sure you guys have to travel even more. Some of you don't. Some of you guys are gifted with the ability of just walking there. You guys are fortunate. But guys, without any further ado, hit that subscribe button. Let's see more why this is happening and what they could do to get Jollibee to come to you if you live in America. If you live in the Philippines, man, you're doing amazing when it comes to Jollibee. All right, let's watch.
McDonald's is an American fast food behemoth.
Ooh, yeah, it is.
With more than 37,000 restaurants in 120 countries, the chain dominates pretty much every market it chooses to enter. It has a reputation for taking over fast. But in the Philippines, where McDonald's has been trying and failing for nearly 40 years to be number one, there's a local chain giving McDonald's a run for its money. Jollibee.
Yes, Jollibee.
Jollibee, came way back in 1978, really established its presence and, captured the market a lot. So then subsequently when these brands like McDonald's and KFC came in, it's hard for them to really take away the value proposition that Jollibee offered.
Filipinos love Jollibee, and it's not just because it was there first or that it undercut its competition on prices. They nailed their recipes.
And of course, I think they positioned themselves a bit cheaper than McDonald's. So when McDonald's came in, the difference was maybe 50 cents to $1 for every value meal. So that's how they tried to position themselves. Filipinos love American food, but there's also a twist in it because we like it sweet. For example, we serve spaghetti, and they try to make the sauce a bit sweet.
The menu covers a lot of ground: fried chicken, french fries, sweet burger steaks, chicken sandwiches, and a spaghetti with a sweet banana ketchup sauce in hot dog chunks. Culture also plays into it.
They have a tagline. It's called Langhap Sarap, meaning it smells really good. So it's really inviting, the smell. And I think they know where they should be targeting the market. So it's really the middle class market for Filipinos, because they initially positioned it as a fast food, but now I think since the mass market is developing, I think they positioned it as a QSR, so a quick serve restaurant.
Its mascot is a human-sized red and yellow bumblebee wearing a blazer and chef's hat. It's meant to epitomize the Filipino spirit of an always busy but cheerful people.
Jollibee is the biggest fast food chain in the Philippines itself. So it is hugely popular. And a large part of this is because of its branding itself. So it has become to be known as a very household and family-oriented brand that really connects and resonates and strikes a chord among Filipinos.
Jollibee has also pushed out TV commercials and ads that are big on family values.
Yes.
And the numbers show that so far, Jollibee indisputably trumps McDonald's in the Philippines. McDonald's has roughly half as many locations as Jollibee there, and while neither company isolates its revenues in the Philippines, Euromonitor estimates show that Jollibee pulled in nearly twice as much as McDonald's in 2017. Jollibee captured nearly 36% of the fast food market in 2017, and McDonald's took roughly half that.
Wow.
And Jollibee's hold on the market doesn't end with its own chain. Jollibee Foods Corp also owns chains in the Philippines like Chinese fast food chain Chowking, Greenwich Pizza, Red Ribbon, which sells pastries, and even US-based Burger King.
Really?
almost all of which rank in the top 5 list of chained fast food restaurants in the Philippines.
Wow.
So the company literally owns its competition.
Wow.
But Jollibee is now at a crossroads. The domestic market is oversaturated, so it's instead setting its sights on the Filipino diaspora.
If you look at the international expansion, I think year to date, at least they've grown around 25%. So it's already starting to overtake the domestic front, the same store sales growth, meaning it compares stores that were already operations from the previous year. So it's only been growing 8%. And it's since a publicly listed company, 8% isn't enough if you're just going to grow it organically. So they have to expand.
So far, Jollibee has more than 200 international locations in countries ranging from Saudi Arabia and Kuwait to Italy and Canada.
Come on. More expansion.
The Filipino chain is also taking on rival McDonald's on its home turf. Since 1998,
Talking about.
Jollibee has opened 37 locations in the US, all in cities with big Filipino communities. Just
Okay,
take
that
New York
makes
City.
sense.
There are more than 250,000 Filipinos living in the New York metropolitan area. In the fall of 2018, Jollibee opened its second location in the city.
We've been
This
there.
one in the heart of Times Square.
Wait, no, I haven't been to that.
Jollibee has a very distinct Filipino
There was
taste.
one in Times Square.
So most of the dishes here have a sweet taste to it.
I always loved Jollibee since birth because back in the Philippines we always eat there.
I loved it
CNBC
since
decided
birth,
to
too.
fact check.
I
Our
just
team of
didn't know
producers
about
put
it.
Jollibee's sweet and savory menu to the test.
To like last
Oh.
year.
That's good. I think it's good. It's not that spicy yet.
Our producers
Yeah.
approved for the most part.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
What?
Jollibee may be striking a
No.
nerve with Filipino Americans, but the company appears to be thinking much bigger when it comes to dominance. With only 37 Jollibees and roughly 4 million Filipinos living in the United States, Jollibee's reach in the country is far from the command it had in the Philippines. And targeting Filipinos in the US isn't enough for the company to skyrocket to success. That's why Jollibee Foods Corp decided to take a majority stake in a popular American burger joint called Smash Burger.
No way.
We wanted to replicate the successes of Philippines in US, which is to have a
They
multiple
own Smash Burger?
number of brands that are successfully operated. And that's why we have this
Okay,
Smash
I gotta
Burger,
try that.
we have Tortas Frontera, and we're continually exploring other possible acquisitions.
Smash Burger only has 323 restaurants in the United States, a far cry from McDonald's more than 14,000 stores. But it gives Jollibee the opportunity to increase its presence in the US and allows it to target American consumers as well.
That's more of their foray, one into the overseas market, and second into QSR.
In September 2018, Jollibee said it was also looking to get in on America's $41 billion Mexican food market by
Sweet.
purchasing a stake in Tortas Frontera, a small Mexican sandwich chain in the US. But the United States isn't the only country where Jollibee has set its sights.
They've also been expanding in China, for example. So I think they experimented. I think that one has been more successful. The owners have roots from China, so I think that has proven to be more successful. And of course, logistically, it's more accessible to I guess expand in an area that's closer to home.
Jollibee has also made a few strategic acquisitions in China and in Vietnam, where it's leaned into coffee and pho. Though Jollibee has expanded its reach to other countries, McDonald's still squashes the company when it comes to revenues. McDonald's made nearly $23 billion in 2017, while Jollibee Foods Corp brought in only 10% of that. Jollibee has a long way to go until it can replicate the success McDonald's has seen around the world. But until then,
McDonald's is
it
tough.
comfortably holds its #1 spot back home in the Philippines.
Wow. That was awesome, guys. If you didn't see, Daisha and I been to Jollibee twice and we vlogged both of them. Maybe somewhere in this video there will be a link. I don't know. I'll have to ask Daisha to put it in as she edits this. But man, even though Jollibee does have a long way to get to McDonald's is huge. This hands down McDonald's you know, they triumph when it comes to business. But Jollibee tastes so amazing, and it's just so original to the Philippines and just how it tastes, and just like good food. You can't even call it fast food. Whereas McDonald's, yeah, there are some aspects of McDonald's that does taste good, but it's more so modified like that to taste that way. And it's just kind of like, I don't know, I feel like people are channeled into eating McDonald's for the wrong reasons. Whereas Jollibee, like their core values, their commercials, the food itself is just so pure. Their essence of it is so pure in that sense. It just makes it inviting that way. And hopefully we'll be able to see more Jollibee in the United States. Hopefully in my hometown, because now after watching that, I'm really, really hungry. Honey, I need lunch! I'll help you! I gotta help myself. But guys, thank you so much for coming to Land Des. I am so hungry. Jollibee is amazing. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't had the chance to already. We would love for you to. And until next time we go to Jollibee, I'm gonna flip the thoughts.